Welcome back, everyone, to episode 63 of the Over the Line podcast on the Degenerate Sports Network. We've been gone for the past 2 weeks, and we've been itching to get back on. Everyone's available now, so we're back.
All we missed was like a major championship.
Yeah.
It only comes around every 4 years.
Yeah, just the World Cup.
Yeah.
Not much happened. I mean, I definitely didn't enjoy watching Spain just kind of slowly kill Argentina.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
120 minutes, so that wasn't very fun. But yeah, we didn't miss too much.
No, didn't miss too much.
And we came back with like nothing going on either.
Hey,
we're just
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, we just missed the Open Championship as well.
Yeah. It's all right.
Shout out New Zealand, apparently.
Yeah.
So good for them.
It's funny because every time, like the past 2 days when I've gone on to my apps I use to bet, it's just all MLB like boosts and everything. I'm like, I like it because I like betting on baseball, but I'm sure it's maddening to a lot of other people out there, but it's whatever. But we do have a light load here tonight on what we're betting on. And then we have some trivia, which I've been missing, honestly. So I'm excited for that. But we will get into racing. I know Jake has fancy racing, and then Dalton and I are betting on the Brickyard 400 this weekend. I guess I'll start us off here. I'm just taking one bet, and I'm taking Kyle Larson, top 3 finish at plus 210. Just going to keep it simple, see what happens. He's won it in the past. That's what I'm going with.
Nice.
Yeah, there's not a lot of data to go on with this race because they went about 4 years without racing here. So we only have like the last 2 years really of like recent data to go on as far as active drivers go. But Kyle Larson's looked pretty good at this track. So I'm taking him to win plus 700 outright, just hoping for something big there. And then another guy that's driven pretty well here, has been racing pretty well in general lately. Taking Bubba Wallace to finish top 5 at plus 200 this week. And then my winning manufacturer this week is Chevy at plus 200.
I like it. All right, Jake, where are we racing at this weekend?
Hungary.
There we go.
The great Hungarian Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No.
This season has been super predictable, so I just have one strategy I'm going to follow for the rest of the year, and I'm just going to bet Kimi Antonelli to win every race because he's won 2/3 of them so far, and the Mercedes is definitely the fastest car, and he's the best Mercedes driver. So I'm taking him to win at plus 150, and then I'm also going to just bet one of the Ferrari drivers for a podium finish because that's been the second best car, and both of them have been pretty good this year. Charles Leclerc has been on the podium, I believe, both of the last 2 races. I'm going to go with the podium position for him at minus 175. And then I have a top 4 finish for Lando Norris at plus 165. He's been around the top 4. One of the McLarens usually finishes 4th like every race, but he's been around there. He would have been there last week, but he had a grid penalty, so he had to start like 10 places back, which kind of put him out of the race from the start. But I think it's pretty good value. And then I have Isaac Hadjar for a top 6 finish at plus 135. He's continuously like the 5 to 7 range, so I think it's decent value there. For those last 3, they parlay to plus 878. So nothing too crazy, but
seems like pretty good odds for that. All right.
I will now close the Max Verstappen video I had set up on my phone.
Disappointing this week.
It's a sad day.
I had it ready, but I anticipated that it may not happen.
Yeah.
So,
There's always next week.
Yeah, I was prepared just in case.
Yeah,
I'll just make sure, like, no matter what, I'll have.
You do not have.
Even if it's like against him, I'll just.
No,
I'll
it has to be. It has to be organic.
So yeah, don't force it because then one, you're not betting what you actually want to bet, and then also it's not as fun. Because I'm always ready for it, but it doesn't have to happen.
It can become a game where you try to get it past. I'm like,
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not paying attention. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I just start
we're
talking
moving
like
on.
1,000,000 miles an hour out of nowhere.
Yeah. You imagine Sapp's gonna finish fourth. It's like, wait, what did you say? I'm like not paying attention at all.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into golf here. We have the 3M Open this weekend. Shane, why don't you go ahead and tee us off here?
Sure. First of all, I know he hasn't won since January, but like, doesn't it feel a little mean? Scotty showed up this tournament?
I opened up like that page and I just laughed.
Isn't it a little mean that Scotty was like, you know what, I'm gonna roll up to this tournament? It's like, damn it.
It'd be hilarious if he didn't win. Like,
let's say, like, I'm picking him to win, but I understand he's probably not going to win somehow, even though he definitely should, right? Like, he should absolutely. He's like, this is the equivalent of seeing one go in for him, right? And if it doesn't, I don't know, man. It just might not be his year, you know. Already hasn't. I mean, we're past major season, so it is what it is. But I do have Scotty to win at plus 240, and then I have my typical top 20 and top 10 parlays, which I'll be honest with you, I was just kind of throwing shit at the wall with these because it's been a minute, and even before we took a break, I wasn't super hardcore following how everyone was doing, but definitely not right now. But I have for my top 20 parlay, I have Pearson Cootie, channel favorite, plus 170, Maverick McNeely at plus 115, and Hideki Matsuyama at plus 130, and those three combined to a plus 1,235 for that. And then for my top 10 parlay, I threw Scotty in there just because, like, if he doesn't hit, what are we doing? Like, And then Tom Kim, who I'm not very familiar with, but I'm like, all right, cool, at plus 280. And then Jake Knapp at plus 350. All together is at plus 2,353, even with Scotty being at minus 230. So, not bad odds there.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I also took Scotty to win.
I mean, you kind of almost.
I feel like I had
he's daring you to do it. He's like, put up to do one thing and one thing only. If I don't do it, like, it's really everyone's fault, including my own. So, like,
and he came close a couple weeks ago.
I mean, you can say that a lot this year.
Yeah, so but I had to take him to win, and then I also have three guys to finish top 20. I have Matsuyama, Scheffler, and McNeely, all three to finish top 20. It was at plus 440, but then I got a 20% boost, so it's at plus 528.
Nice.
Pretty good odds for those three, I think, in this tournament.
Yeah.
So, I also am on the Scotty train this week. You kind of have to be. Even though it's honestly, like, from a betting perspective, like, statistically speaking, it's probably, like, really irresponsible to take him at plus 260. But anyone else is a dart throw, and, like, at the end of the day, he's probably going to win. I mean,
might as well take the money in case it actually works out that way.
Yeah, he's been cursed this year as far as winning goes, but, like, he's still playing really good golf.
That's the thing that's funny. Yeah, is that he's not that Scotty's been bad at all. He's still ranked number one. He just can't win a damn tournament to save his life.
Yeah,
but he also is like always in the top, like at least like 20-ish. Or more
other than the Scottish Open where he didn't make the cut for some reason, but that was a whole other thing.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, but I like him to win outright this week, and then to finish top 10. I like Hideki Matsuyama at plus 250. Because, again, it's a really good player in a pretty weak field.
Yeah.
And then my parlay this week, we are at it is the 3M Open.
Correct.
So 3M parlay.
Okay.
I got Max Homa.
Okay.
Maverick McNeely and Mackenzie Hughes.
That's really like a 4M parlay.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
You overachieved on that one.
Yeah, which means it's not gonna hit.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. It could go either way, honestly.
Yeah, extra M's. Yeah, maybe it'll work out. But yeah, that's that parlay is at plus 2,000. I feel like those three guys are all guys that could easily finish top 20 this week.
Yeah, that's.
For sure.
I like it. I have a lot of the same guys that you guys picked, so I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, I mean, this tournament's kind of like how many guys
Yeah.
can you like pick with any confidence though too.
Yeah, that's true.
This is like this. I know Dalton said like it is kind of irresponsible to bet this because it's like it just too perfect, but it's also like, are you going to look back at this and like I should have just done it? Like,
yeah, right. That's
what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the vibe that I took. I didn't bet Sky to win as much as I wanted to. I just thought 260 wasn't that great of value. And I also just kind of have PTSD because I've probably bet him 7 times this year to win, and I just keep getting burned. So I'm taking a shot on. He'll probably win, and it'll probably look dumb, but I'm just going to take a shot on Maverick McNeely at plus 2,500.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good odds for him considering how poor the rest of the field is.
Yeah.
And then I have a 3-leg top 20 parlay, and the only way I've been hitting these is just by throwing darts at the wall. So that's what I'm doing here.
Nice.
Tom Kim at plus 118, Hideki Matsuyama at plus 122, and then Pearson Cootie at plus 176 because I haven't bet on him this year, despite him being like a podcast favorite. So I just threw him in here.
Yeah.
Only comes out to plus 1,200, so smaller than my usual golf parlays, but I don't know what to do this week. So
I mean, it's a little tough to have like a crazy one with this field. It's kind of like Scotty and like everyone. There's like Scotty, a few other guys, and it's like, what do you know? What do you expect, guys?
Yeah, I mean, as you were just talking, Jake, I took Matsuyama and McNeely both to win, just see if I can get some like cash out options on the like, 3rd or 4th bet.
Yeah, there's a good chance.
Yeah,
that,
true.
Yeah,
even if Scotty wins, he's probably going to shoot like whatever. Like I don't know what would be good for this tournament, but like a middling first round score.
Yeah,
and then he'll roar back and like on day 3 and like take like a 5-shot lead, and then it's just protecting it the rest of the way. That sounds like how you'd win this tournament. So
yeah. So, but we'll see what happens. We're either going to look really stupid next Wednesday or look super smart. So I don't think there's going to be an in between there.
Probably not.
Yeah. So we'll see. What happens.
Like Scotty will lose, but then one of us will hit like one of our stupid parlays, and we'll be like, see, we were.
Yeah, we knew. Yeah,
I saw something. I saw it go in. We're good.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get into some baseball. So there's just 3 games I bet on. I didn't realize I bet them on 2 parlays, but you'll see what I'm talking about here. It was just coincidence.
Okay.
I took the Braves money line, Guardians money line, and the Cardinals money line tomorrow. Okay. All 3 of those together are plus 345. And then I also took all 3 of those games under 1 run in the first inning, and that's a plus 533.
That's
I like
fun.
that.
It's fun.
Yeah, I love doing those. Those are awesome. They're really fun when they hit because you usually can get like 3 games in there and get plus 5 to 1,000. And if you just throw like a few bucks on, you're like, oh, sweet, it's got $20.
Nice.
$30. Yeah, it's awesome.
See, what I would be doing though is I'd be trying to hit over 1 run on all 3 games. And the worst pitching matchups I could find.
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
Treacherously bad pitchers I can see.
I've been more successful with the unders than I have the over.
For sure. Yeah, doing unders definitely the smart thing because like even bad pitchers oftentimes can get through the first like few batters and they're not too bad.
That's where I try to find the values. I'll find like a stinky matchup, and I'm like, I'll just do an under on this, and it'll be like plus 115, 120 or something like that.
There you go. Nice.
So yeah, those are fun. But yeah, those are my picks for this week.
I like it. So for my parlay, I'm also taking the Cardinals tomorrow. They got Mike McGreevy on the mound, which is good because last couple games he's been able to get to at least 6.1 innings pitched. Which is like the magic number because they're 2-0 when he pitches and he gets that far. But when he's 6 innings exactly or less, it's kind of a rough go. And that's been pretty much every Cardinals pitcher because this Cardinals bullpen is so horrible. I think any of us could be a part of it.
I could whip out the old change up that I had for 2 seconds one time. And figure it out.
I saw a video. Today it said the Cardinals bullpen, and it was a video of the Rizzler, like 40 miles an hour,
nice,
and 10 feet above the catcher's head.
Yep, you gotta hit that ephus, gotta just toss that thing in there.
This is like the worst time of the year to be a fan of a team with a bad bullpen. There's nothing else on. Like as an A's fan, I've just been getting disappointed like 5 nights a week by the bullpen because I have like nothing else to watch.
Yeah.
But for the Cardinals, it's okay because JJ Weatherholt and Jordan Walker exist.
This is true.
That's pretty much it. That's just they're just getting by with mediocre starting pitching, and they're making up for the fact that their bullpen is horrible because they got young guys that rake. But yeah, I got Cardinals money line. I'm taking the Blue Jays money line as well, and the Tiger against the Rays, and the Tigers money line against the Royals. Love the pitching matchups there. And in the Blue Jays game, and I like Shane Bieber's on the mound. And for the Tigers, they're just a good baseball team playing a not so great Royals team. Those 3 games parlay together at plus 408.
Nice.
All right, not bad.
I just parlayed the money line, or I picked a money line for every game and put into a parlay, but only 5 this week. So
I know,
too much. I was hopping on here ready to do like a 12 leg or something, but it's not to be. But I took the Braves money line at minus 231, Guardians at minus 131 over the Twins, Rays over the Blue Jays at minus 110, Cardinals over the D-backs at minus 131, and then the Tigers, who are actually a good team again out of nowhere, at minus 198 against the Royals. Those 5 come out to plus 1180, so probably my smallest baseball parlay in a long while, but I guess I'm just taking it easy this week. All my parlays are kind of small.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the baseball one is like you didn't really have a choice. Like they forced that upon you to some degree.
Yeah, maybe I'll pick like an over/under in each game and just make it like a 10 leg or something.
There you go. Make it an extra level of difficulty for you. No, I had another 5-leg parlay myself. So I have the Braves minus 1.5 plus 102 against Padres. The Guardians minus 1.5 plus 172 against the Twins. Blue Jays plus 1.5 at minus 182 against the Rays. I thought about picking them straight up, but I was like, I'll just take the run line there for them to make it close. And I actually went with the Diamondbacks. Plus 108 over the Cardinals. Mostly just because I like the value more on it. I like the value of taking the money line or the run line for the Cardinals. And also, like you said, Dalton, like who knows for the Cardinals any given game. Like they could be beating a team pretty easily and then just get the bullpen just blows the game at the end of anyway. So, and then the Tigers minus 1.5 at plus 114 against Royals because the Royals are my personal like hell essentially at this point. I picked them to do things 2 years in a row now, and they are just against doing that for some reason. They just have no interest in playing baseball in any meaningful way. So I'm just going to probably pick against them every chance I get moving forward. But all 5 of those parlay together is at plus 3,689.
Nice. It's good.
So, I think that's the first that's healthy, or maybe the only one we're going to get today. So
it's all right. So I did just realize something that before we get into trivia, not next week, but the week after, we will be able to bet on NFL football.
We will.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot to the Hall of Fame game. I was like, oh, man, it's almost August. Oh, yeah.
There's nothing like preseason betting.
Yeah.
Nothing bet, like it.
You just get over, under, and then like field goal attempts and shit like that. And then in a few more weeks after that, we'll have college football. So we are getting there.
We're getting there. We'll have to do NFL futures at some point.
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure. Definitely. So
yeah, maybe we can do that next week, and then
we could. Yeah, we were getting to that point. We can start thinking about it. Who's in the Hall of Fame game again?
It's probably like the Titans and someone.
Cardinals and Panthers.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the under in Carson Beck passing yards. Right now, I'm not even gonna wait to see what it is. I'm just gonna take it.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to watch. There's gonna be Carson Beck and Kenny Pickett.
Probably, yeah.
That's disgusting.
Gardner Minshew would be an appearance.
So gross.
Would be appearing too, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see JJ
McCarthy,
right? We'll see him.
Well, I mean, not in that game.
You don't think?
Well, it's Cardinals and Panthers. So.
Oh, Cardinals Panthers. I don't know why I thought.
I was like, did he get traded? And I missed it.
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait. No,
please tell me.
We're gonna watch 2 quarters of Kenny Pickett and Carson Beck, and then we're gonna have to watch Gardner Minshew come in the game.
Yeah,
and then the corpse of Andy Dalton if he's still playing.
Is that who?
Yeah.
Well, the corpse of Andy Dalton is now corpsing it up with the Eagles, I believe.
Okay.
Which is crazy. Very funny.
So it looks like right now. No, you know who we're gonna see after Kenny Pickett? Haynes King.
Oh, that's right, Haynes King. Hey man,
Haynes King is gonna run a lot.
He's gonna run a lot, yeah. That man's gonna drop back.
That's a Hall of Fame game name right there.
Right, yeah. He's not gonna have the first read, and he's gonna take off.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be great.
Yeah. And we won't see Jacoby Brissett for the Cardinals because
he's the franchise.
He is the franchise.
And also,
Mr. Holdout Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
They're being held hostage by Jacoby Brissett in 2026.
It's incredible stuff. I love it. I don't know, man. The last report I saw on that, by the way, was that like they're still at odds, but like they both agree that a pay raise is in order. And I'm like, the Cardinals, you don't have to agree to that.
Yeah.
Like, why don't they just start Carson Beck? I don't understand.
Wait, why did at
like
this
just
point,
suck and at least start the young guy instead of like being held hostage by Jacoby Brissett?
Incredible.
Yeah.
I feel like they're the worst team in the league by like a sizable margin.
The Dolphins would give them a run for their money, but I appreciate the Dolphins like tried
something exciting.
So yeah, they tried to make.
Well, I guess the Cardinals have.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's just also the Cardinals. Like, have you looked at their schedule this year? Like the NFL wants the Cardinals to have the first pick. I don't know why. I'm not exactly sure what the reason for that is, but they want them to have the first pick. Like that, the schedule is hilarious. You should definitely check it out at some point. But anyway, yeah. Unless there's anything else that we want to get to, I can get the board up here in a second.
Let's get going.
Jake, it's the first time you've done this in a minute, right?
Yeah, I think it's been like 2 weeks.
More than 2 weeks, probably, because I don't think you were on the last. Jeopardy
Yeah.
So let's bring her up. You'll notice one of these categories.
Oh, Shane's corner.
All questions that are somewhat either like they're going to be related to me in some way. So let's see if you guys know anything about me. All right. Some of these are going to be like I may have not necessarily said this, but more of like what would you guess is the case about these, like with these questions. So it'll be fun to see how you guys feel about it. We've got NFL first for our first category. I put my category in the middle just because I didn't want to put it in the end because I feel like it could either be easy or hard depending on the vibes. And then baseball records, since baseball is one of the only sports currently going on. So, and their records and like it's a little bit loose, but like basically like best things or best this or that or whatever. So
gotcha.
We'll see. You'll
any baseball histoll history is like a death sentence for me.
Yeah.
I almost choked last time because I knew nothing about MLB.
Yeah, you'll be all right. We'll figure it out. If no one knows anything about MLB, will it matter? We'll see. But I think some of those you might be able to kind of reason your way to. We'll see. But as you guys all know, let me put your points on board. So we have 50 points and 10 units, of course, in the case of the game to start with. And for the first round, you essentially, if you bet 5 points or 1 units, you get your points back plus that amount of units. You know how it works. We know the scoring at this point. And I'm sure Dalton will keep me honest if I forget my own scoring system for a minute, because that was very helpful last time.
That was clutch. He was I did not even pick that up.
I was like, wait a second.
Yeah. Because even I'm like, it was funny because it was just that one.
Yeah.
All the other things
I was so close to getting points scammed my way.
It didn't matter. Jake still killed us.
Oh yeah, he still won.
Yeah.
But like it was, I'm like, thank you for finding, they're like noticing that, so I didn't look down. But if you guys are ready, you guys know the drill at this point. Same scoring system as last time. Let's go. So, first question. Brett Favre's first NFL pass was a pick six while with the Falcons, but who caught his first completion? So who was the first player to catch a Brett Favre pass that wasn't a defender, basically? And it was actually not even with the Falcons who he spent his first year with. It was with the Packers that this completion happened. Just throw that out there. If in case that helps anyone.
What is that dude's name?
This is like outside my window of history knowledge.
I was hoping this one was going to be easy for everybody. Sounds like it might not be.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I can't think of this other guy's name, so I have to put this to have an answer.
Okay.
All right.
Does everybody have an answer?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Dalton, I'll start with you.
So I've wagered 2 units.
Okay.
I said Sterling Sharp.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's it.
Casey, what do you got?
That's who I was trying to think of, and I put Mercedes Lewis 1 unit.
What, Mercedes Lewis?
Yeah.
He's still in the league, isn't he?
He's still in the league now.
I know, but I couldn't think of. I was blanking out on what.
So how many units did you bet, Casey? Sorry.
1.
Okay. I'm just keeping track of the points on here before I move forward. And then Jake, what was your answer?
I'm not even sure if he was playing during Favre's that early in his career, but I put Greg Jennings and I bet 2.
Okay, so that would definitely not be the case.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
Brett Favre's first completion, I believe, happened in the year 1991. If I'm not mistaken, I forget.
Okay.
But none of you are correct because the answer is himself.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I actually knew that. Now that you
said I felt like
Yeah.
It counts as completion because it was a forward pass that was batted back to him.
Yeah.
So he caught it, and that was his first completion technically.
So his first 2 passes could have been a pick six and then a pass to himself. That's probably
those were his first 2 passes, which honestly, Brett Favre, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, that's why I was like, this one I felt like might be easy if everyone remembered this little factoid.
But it's only going to get harder from here.
So
as soon as you said it, I felt so stupid. Like I remember seeing it.
I wasn't even conceived yet.
I wasn't, but like they play like the video of it.
Yeah, I've seen that video so many times because this cracks me out. It's like he just completely throws the ball as hard as he can at the face of a defender, basically, and they bat it back to him. It's really funny. But technically, Casey, since you bet the least, you did win that round in a way because now you have the most points left. So let's go back here to question 2 once everyone's ready to go.
Ready to go.
All right. Who caught Dak Prescott's first career touchdown pass? I'll throw this out there since this might help everyone. Just as a reminder, this was 2016 was Dak's rookie year. So think about that era of the Cowboys and who might have caught his first career touchdown pass.
I'm good.
Okay.
Hold on. Fuck. All right, I'm good.
Everybody have an answer?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Jake, I think you finished first. So what is your guess here?
Shot in the dark, but I bet 1, and I guess Jason Witten.
Okay. Fair guess. So you bet 1. Okay. Dalton, what do you got?
I just realized I think I was wrong on the years. But I bet 2, and I said Des Bryant, but I don't think he was on the team then.
Okay.
Ooh, I didn't think about Des Bryant.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot on this one. I can't remember if the year is right, but I put Zeke Elliott 1.
Okay, so the year was, I will say, Casey, that's a good guess from the year because that was their rookie years together.
Yeah.
In 2016. But the only person who get it right is Dalton.
Yeah. There. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of Des Bryant.
Yeah, this was still when Des was out there playing pretty good football. So, but yeah, so I was like, this one makes sense. I feel like they could reason their way to this one. So I'm glad one.
Yeah.
All right, so that will put Dalton, since you bet 2, back up to 50 from the start. And then Jake, you're down to 35 because you just bet 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Casey, you're down to 40. Yeah, so
it's not looking good.
Right.
No, dude, there's plenty of time left.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of time left. All right, when you guys are ready, we can move on to the third question here.
I'm good.
All right.
All right, I'm good.
Good, Casey?
Yep.
Okay. Question number 3. Who was the first NFL running back to rush for over 2,000 yards? The first to do it. Naturally very famous. But who was the first NFL running back to rush for over 2,000 yards?
I think I'm right, but I could be wrong.
I can't remember his name. It's like on the tip of my tongue.
This dude's name popped in my head first, so I just went with it.
I forget if someone else did it before, but I don't think I'm right.
So does anyone
just take a shot here.
Is everyone still putting it down? Okay, just want to make sure. Does everybody have an answer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with you, Casey.
I went Emmett Smith. One.
Okay. All right.
There. I don't know.
Dalton.
If this is wrong, I want a chance to guess just
before I give it. Okay.
But is it Eric Dickerson? I guess 2. I bet 2 units.
Okay, bet 2 units. Okay.
That's what I was trying to think of, and I couldn't think of their name.
Okay.
No, I think I'm wrong.
Jake.
I also put Emmitt Smith. I bet 1.
Okay. So just to remind everybody, so Casey, you bet 1, right?
Yep.
And Jake, you bet 1.
Yeah.
And Dalton, you bet 2.
Yep.
Okay, so none of you are right. So what was your other guess?
Tony Dorsett.
No. Okay, so first of all, Emmitt Smith, just a reminder, leading all-time rusher, did not rush for 2,000 yards in the season. But the first person who did
was
OJ Simpson.
Damn, it was right there.
I didn't want to believe it was OJ because he only played in a 14-game season.
I know, and he still did it in 14 games.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Yeah, 1973, I believe it was.
Yeah, I talked myself out of OJ.
Yeah,
and
he was the first one to do it. Definitely the most famous. I think he's most famous for. I would say.
Yeah,
I would guess.
OJ was good.
He was really good.
Really good back.
Which is why it sucks. Everything else that happened.
Yeah.
But so Casey, you're down to 35, Jake down to 30 now, and Dalton back down to 40. Yeah, this one, I was like, I feel like this one is gettable, but the first time it was done. So
yeah.
All right.
That was a good question.
Yeah, when you guys are ready, though, we can move on to the next one.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
All right. This one's fun. I really like this question a lot because of what it's about. Who was the first wide receiver to reach 100 career touchdowns? So who broke that 100 touchdown barrier first in the NFL?
I got it, I think.
Okay. I like the confidence, Casey.
This is not a good category for me.
100 touchdowns.
Yeah. First receiver.
I might have just fucked up then.
What?
As soon as he said nothing.
Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah, the first receiver to reach 100 career touchdowns. I do fear, unfortunately, this is one of those things where you either know it right off the bat or you don't know.
Yeah, I just picked a random, like, really good receiver.
Player that might have been able to do it.
I don't know this one.
Yeah, I don't think I'm early enough.
Everybody got an answer?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second here. All right, so let's start with Jake this time. What do you got?
I bet 1 and I put Terrell Owens.
Okay. Understandable guess.
I think that might have been too late, though.
Okay. Dalton, what do you got?
Yeah, I think I'm too early. I said Jerry Rice. I bet 2.
I mean, if you're going to bet on a receiving record, he makes the most sense, so I don't blame you for that. Casey, what do you got?
I also went Jerry Rice, and I bet 1, but then I heard Dalton say 100 catches, and I was like, oh, I just missed
100 touchdowns. So.
Yeah, I know, but I think I mixed up my stats there.
None of you are correct.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And again, this is one of my favorite questions we've had on the show.
This could be some random person, isn't it?
Steve Largent.
Yeah.
The boy, the Seattle man, was absolutely putting up bonkers numbers.
How many career touchdowns did he have?
It was well over 100. I don't remember the exact number, Jake, off the top of my head.
It was over 100.
He's up there.
100.
I can tell you that much.
Quick bonus trivia question for you guys.
Okay.
What former NFL coach was throwing him most of those touchdown passes?
It would be at that point, I want to say, because there's two quarterbacks that I think he mostly played with.
One was a infamous coach, an NFL head coach.
Oh shit! I can't think of their names right now.
Also, if you want, I have another hint that can help with this. Also, coached the Seahawks, I believe. I
think he did. Yeah,
he was their quarterbacks coach. He was not their head coach. He was the head coach of Washington.
I know it was something. I think one of them started with like a Z at the last name. I can't think of his name.
On it, Shane.
I know. I can think of. Weirdly enough, I can see him throwing a pass in my head right now, but I cannot remember his name.
Not a good coach. Think like mid 2000s, bad NFL head coaches.
I mean, that's a list that's entirely too long. Z something.
Zadrunas Ilgauskas.
You give up, Shane?
Yeah, I don't want to waste time with it.
Jim Zorn.
That's Zorn.
Yeah.
Shit, I knew it was Z something. It was pissing me off because it was bad. But it was Zorn, and then it was Craig. I think is the other one that was playing at that time.
Okay.
It was Dave Creek too. Yeah, they both were playing at that time. Anyway, yeah, Jim Zorn. I knew
part
that
of
it was
a clown car of like Washington head coaches.
Yeah, it's
2000s.
Not ideal. Yeah, but so I think Jake, you're down to 25 now, right?
Yeah.
Casey 30. Dalton 30, because you bet 2, right, Dalton?
Yep.
So you're down to 30.
I'm betting 2 each one of these.
All right.
Gotten 1.
Hey.
All right.
There you go. This next one, I feel like the next one I see in my head very easily whenever I was thinking of these questions, and it's the first one I wrote down. So I'm curious if you guys also have this memory in your head. Once you guys are ready to go, obviously, if you're good.
I'm ready.
Okay. Matt Ryan's first NFL pass was a 62-yard touchdown strike. Who was on the receiving end of the pass? So just as a reminder to everyone, so we can at least get some error accurate numbers, potential or error accurate guesses. This is 2008. Just as a reminder for everyone, that was Matt Ryan's first season.
Oh, this is wrong. No.
You said obvious. It's 2008.
Well, I think of this highlight a lot. Like it immediately pops in my head because it's crazy that Matt Ryan's first career pass was a 62-yard touchdown. And I can hear the play in my head whenever I think about it.
All right, I got it.
But all right, Casey, you got a guess?
Yeah.
Dalton?
Yeah, I'm good.
Jake, you go. Okay. Casey, let's start with you. Who are you guessing here?
I went with Gonzalez and 1.
Ooh, I don't know. I think Gonzalez showed up after 2000.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know if he's.
And he obviously was a big time Falcon for a minute there. What did you bet? Sorry, Casey.
1.
Okay. Go ahead, Dalton.
I bet 2 here, and I said Roddy White.
Ooh, okay. Understandable. Jake,
that's probably who I should have put. I bet 1, and I also put Tony.
Tony, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, once again,
Roddy White.
No. Michael Jenkins.
No,
that's not a name that was ever going to come to my mind.
Don't know Michael Jenkins.
Forgot that man existed. Still don't really remember.
He's a solid player for them. I believe Ohio State alum.
Yeah,
but yeah, he was a solid player for a while for the Falcons. But he was the one who caught his first career. Yeah, 4,000 yards in the NFL, so not bad. But mostly with the Falcons. That year Ryan's rookie year was his best season, actually. So there you go. But yeah, I just think like I forget who was on the call, but it was like a 62-yard strike to Michael J. Like I can hear that call when I see when I think of it. It's so like starting your career that way is awesome, and then also being really good must feel awesome to be Matt Ryan. And now he has a fake job with the Falcons. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I think that means that Casey, you're down to 25.
Yeah.
Jake, you're down to 20, and so is Dalton, I believe, right? Because you bet.
I'm trying to get to the baseball history one.
And now you guys get to see how much you can intuit, or if you just know some of these directly from me. So once you're ready,
all right.
This first one I feel like might be the easy. I hope is the easiest question I've given you guys at all, because this is not something it's something I've talked about enough that I'm pretty sure you'll know the answer to it. But when you guys are ready, we'll move on.
Yep. Good.
All right. What college team am I a fan of?
Oh no.
Done. I wish I bet more.
Right.
Oh, no.
Same. I think I could have revived myself. I should have just put everything.
Oh no, I know it, and I'm not going to be able to put it. I've heard you talk about this so many times.
Yep, I know. Yeah, I was like, I'll throw a layup in here.
It's such a sad answer too.
It really is.
Thanks.
It really is.
Especially because it's unforced. Like it was an unforced error by me, which is why it's really funny.
I can't think of it, and I know they're going to say it, and I'm going to feel so stupid.
Well, once you have a guess, Casey,
we have a 1 in 16 chance of getting it right. At least, or 1 in 18.
Yeah.
How many teams are in the Big Ten now?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that maybe gives you a reminder.
18. That's a crazy.
Since
I can't
Dalton said it, I will say it is a Big Ten team. Since Dalton made the comment, if that helps you at all, but
no.
It's all right. I mean, I
think I just read it as what. Yeah.
Do you have a guess, Casey?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Let's go. I'll let Casey start since
I said Rutgers, and I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong.
Okay.
That would actually be worse.
That'd be worse. How many did you get?
One.
Casey? One. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Jake and Dalton. I'm pretty sure you both know it, but go ahead.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I bet 2.
Bet 2. Okay, so
I should have bet more.
Jake,
on that.
you bet 1, right?
Yeah, my measly little.
Okay.
All right.
So you're now up to 25.
I was getting scared because I was running out of points.
Or not 25. Sorry, you'll be up to 30.
Swing.
And then Dalton, you said you bet 2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you'll be up to a whole 40.
Oh yeah.
Boom. So yeah, I was kind of hoping that'd be kind of a free space for everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry. Casey. I'll remember.
It's all right. It's all right.
No, I was kidding.
Sorry. As soon as they said it, every memory I've had of you, just like.
Oh, it's because I didn't reveal the answer. Wisconsin, go Badgers. So yeah, there we go.
Yep, right.
When you guys are ready to go, we'll move on to a question here. All right. So, I may have said this before, but if not, I think you guys. I'm just going to see if you guys can intuit this answer. Which of these 4 running backs do you think is my favorite? LaDainian Tomlinson, Adrian Peterson, Le'Veon Bell, or Derrick Henry?
I feel like one of these is here to mislead us.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
I think there's one in there that might.
No, it's definitely not that one because that man pissed him off for a whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's definitely not that one.
and is now in prison, actually.
Well, he's not in prison. He's
charged,
he might be if he doesn't.
Yeah.
If he doesn't start paying some money, but yeah.
Okay, I have my answer.
I have my answer.
I think it's.
I feel like.
End.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I may have said this before, and if I didn't, I just thought this would be a fun question to throw out to you guys.
It's honestly my favorite, and so like I could see it like being yours also.
Yeah.
All right.
Out of these, it's my favorite.
Fair enough. All right, that's not a bad way to go about it, probably. Jake, let's start with you. What do you got?
I bet 1, and I put LT.
Okay. Dalton, what do you got?
Bet 2, and I said Derrick Henry.
Okay. And Casey.
I also went LT with 1.
one. Well, congrats to two of you because
yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I was between those two.
No, understandable for sure. But yeah, Jake, you're back up to 40 now. Oh, not 400.
Oh, I like that.
And then Casey, you bet 1 too, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you'll be up to 30 again. So let's get you here. So Jake storming back in the lead because he gets LT right, which I'll say LT is probably may just be my favorite player, period. Honestly, he kind of got outside of starting to watch football with the Steelers and stuff around that time, big reason I'm a fan of the sport probably. So wanted to get him involved in some way, but let's move on. If you guys are ready to go for question 3.
Yes, sir.
All right. Wouldn't it be funny if I don't know the answer? Well, I'm just kidding. Who is my favorite Steelers player of all time? I do believe I've said this at some point before around you guys, but again, there's a lot to choose from, but I'm curious if you guys could figure out what direction.
I kind of feel like it's gonna be not one of the main
I will stop. I will just throw this out there. It's not some obscure this is not a out of left field. I wouldn't do that to you guys because that's effed up. I only if I said it a bunch of times would I do that, but because I haven't, this is not you don't have to overthink this one too hard. It's one that would make sense. I'll say that. I'm not alone on this, if that makes sense by any means.
All right, I have a guess.
And again, I have watched the Steelers primarily during the 2000s and 2010s, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's why I'm going with this guy.
Yeah.
Jake's thinking real hard right now.
This is kind of a guess, but I
mean,
feel like it makes sense.
Literally a guess. This is just you guys trying to intuit what my favorite player would be. So.
Hold on.
Oh, Casey's. Right. Oh, Casey called.
All right,
perhaps.
All right. I called an audible. I don't know if it was right, but I did it.
All right. Well, now I need to know. So, what do you got, Casey?
I at first went with the bus, but then I went to Troy Polamalu.
Okay. How many did you bet?
That may
One.
One. Okay. Dalton, what do you got?
I bet 3, and I also said Troy Polamalu.
Okay. And Jake, what do you got?
No, I kind of think I'm wrong now, but I bet 1, and I put Debo.
Ooh, Debo's a good answer.
Yeah.
But I will say.
It's Polamalu. Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as they said it, I realized.
Yeah.
That popped in my head right at the last second.
Different.
Yeah, he was so fun to watch.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I let's just say that definitely my favorite player for the Steelers, for a million different reasons. But yeah, so Dalton, you said that you bet 3, right?
3.
All right, so that brings you all the way up to guess what? 60.
Boom.
So Dalton storms ahead. Casey and Jake are now tied at 40. So it is at least we're almost through the second round, and it's a game.
Yeah,
that was not the case.
Wasn't I at 40 last time?
Oh yeah, I didn't take your 1 away. Sorry, that's right. So because you only bet 1, right, Casey?
Yeah, no, I was right.
He got it right.
Oh no, you're right. So no, you were at 25 before. 25 before I think, or no, you were 30 before I dropped you down 25, and then you got 15 for getting it right. So now you were at 40. Does that make sense?
I got the last 2 questions right, I thought.
Well, you were at third, like I said, you started the round.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Instead
of 40 points.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's why you have 40 now because you
got
that one right.
Yep.
If you bet 1 each time, he'd be at 45, right? Because he'd have gone to 35 and then 45, right? If he's getting double for.
Well, he was when he got the one right before that, he was at 20 points. So he went up to 30 points, and then he went up again. So he's gone up 10 each of the last 2.
Got it.
He's only bet 1.
That makes sense.
Why. Yep. Yeah. Because I've been keeping track separately from just the game too. And
it's not. Yeah, it's not a game of Jeopardy with us unless we have some math.
No, this time so far I've been.
No, you're right. I got confused on my end.
But all right, so let's move on here. So the next one, everybody good?
Yep.
Okay. Feels like I have all these points now, and I have to decide how many I want to bet.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. What college team did I cover back in 2024?
Fucking bet more. God damn it, dude. Every single time I bet.
Dalton's happy because I think he just bet a bunch of points on this one.
I keep putting 1, and then I see like the question that I know the answer to. Oh my god! I gotta be more courageous.
With it, but...
Okay. Everybody have an answer?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Dalton, what'd you put?
I bet 3, and I said Penn State.
Okay. Jake?
I should have bet 3. I bet 1, and I said Penn State.
Okay. Casey?
I did the same thing. 1 Penn State.
All right. So, correct.
Well, Dalton's got a lead now.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I need it because
50,
I'm not going to get any of these baseball questions.
50. Right. And Dalton, again, you bet 3. So guess what? Cool 90. Almost doubling up your competition right now. So,
yeah.
But, all right. Last one in Shane's corner before we go over to baseball records, which at that point I feel, unless Casey or Jake get a nice bonus on this last one, it's basically going to be a war of attrition, I fear, with Dalton at that point. So we'll have to, and then you guys trying to catch up in some way. But if you guys are good to go, we'll move on here.
Yep.
Good.
All right. All right. This is a fun one. What was the infamous touchdown parlay pick that I hit back in 2024 that you all wouldn't let me use as my official pick in that week's show?
Ooh.
Do you remember this? Because I do.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I know the pick, but I don't remember which like who it was.
Yeah,
I don't know what team it was, but I know like
if you can tell me like what the pick was in general, like in general, I'll accept that. Like what was the premise of the pick? Because especially like I would love for you guys to say who I was doing it, like the team I was doing it against, essentially, like who was I betting on to mess up.
I think I have that.
Because I even went back in the archives and found me saying this. So I knew that I made sure I had it right. Because I remembered what it was like I'm pretty sure
it had to be. I have a few ideas of like what team it could have been against back then.
Yeah.
I have a few.
This was such a because it was also.
Oh, I think I know it actually.
Okay. I remember specifically too, and I thought this was the case, and I found out it was right. The pick I made instead of this one on the actual parlay we did was also hit. So I essentially was 2 for 2 on touchdown parlay picks that week. But the one that was crazier was the one you guys didn't want me to put on because it was stupid.
I think the one you picked ended up being like a fullback.
Something like that. Something stupid. I forget what it was exactly, but yeah, it was it's ridiculous, basically. It was definitely a heater for like 2 weeks, and that was it. But
I have something, but I remember the talk, but I can't remember the pick.
Okay. But does everybody have a guess of some kind at this point?
Yeah.
Casey, do you still need? Okay.
No, I'm good.
All right, let's start with you, Jake, because you had that aha moment.
I think I know, but I could be wrong because I know that we have talked about this. I still know if it was actual pick. I bet 1, and I put defense to score a TD against Will Levis.
Okay.
Because that just feels like something that I know we talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Dalton, what do you got?
I bet 3, and that was also my answer.
Yeah.
Against Will Levis. I think it was the Texans, but I don't know the team.
I thought it was. I think it is either that or the Bears because I know the Bears were like around. He played the Bears around that time.
Yeah. Casey, what do you got?
I just put defense 1.
I mean, I will give it to you, Casey, because that was what I wanted it to be like the defense. Like, and you said you bet 1 too.
Yeah.
All right. So the answer is the Packers defense against.
It was Packers. Okay.
That's right.
That was the game right after he did the like putting his head on his head touch interception that he had against, I think it was the Bears, and we were laughing about it. I'm like, I'm taking Packers defense. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And
was that the one where was that a pick 6 or was he like? Because I remember there was one where he got sacked and just like rolled the ball across the ground.
I mean, that one was like he was getting sacked, but then he just chucked it to no one, and it ended up with the Bear. And he just as the guy's running past him for a touchdown, he like goes to his knees and puts his hands like it's one of the funniest NFL moments of the past decade to me. So funny. So incredible stuff. But again, I'm going to give it to you, Casey, because you knew what we were talking about. And then, but Dalton though, because you bet 3.
He's starting to run away with things.
Doubling you up officially at 120. So,
right.
But good rounds so far. So, like, good first 2 rounds, guys. Moving on to baseball records. This is where things could start to get gross. So we'll see how this plays out. But I think some of these, like, even though they're not like easy questions necessarily, I think you can kind of reason your way to some of them at least. So I'm hoping. But when you're ready,
This is for triple money, right?
Yeah. So basically, it's 5 times your money. So if you bet 5, you get essentially you'll get 5 times back. So it's 5 to get 30, 10 to get 6. Like that's going to be how it works out, right? So essentially, you'll get again 30 points for every unit you spend. Essentially, if you get it right.
Okay.
So they can definitely catch up to you, Dalton, but you have to see if they.
I'm just gonna have to start
first.
I'm gonna start letting it fly.
Well, let's get the first. I would just say let's get the first question and see.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yes, this might be a really bad category.
Let's see. All right. First question. What player has the highest WAR in a season since Barry Bonds hung up the cleats? Cleats, not you know. What player has the highest WAR in a season? Position player specifically. I'll say that because this is for position player WAR. What player has the highest WAR in a season since Barry Bonds retired? Basically. So I don't need a specific season or just what player since he retired has put up the highest WAR, because the highest WAR recently outside of like Babe Ruth is like all basically Barry Bonds, but since he called it quits, who has the highest WAR in a season?
Oh, I have it between 2 right now.
And I will say, to make it fair, because this is just position player WAR, so like I'll just give it to you. Shohei is not the answer to this because we're not combining the WAR for pitching and hitting or anything. So.
All right, I got it. I think
I have a guess.
Got an answer, Dalton?
Yeah, I got one.
All right, so let's start with Casey here.
I went with Mike Trout, and I put 2.
Fair answer for sure. Makes sense. Dalton, what do you got?
Bet 2, and I went with Manny Machado.
Ooh. Okay, that's an interesting guess.
Defense. Did he play a Triple Crown year?
Something like that, maybe. But the defense, obviously, too. Thrown in there makes sense. Jake, what do you got?
I don't know what it was, but I remember he had a year with the crazy WAR, so I put Aaron Judge for 3.
All right, so you put it for 3. So I will say, Jake, you are correct.
Yeah, Jake.
Oh, dude, I needed that.
So, PC, sorry, how many did you bet again?
2.
Okay. So, got this.
Do you remember the year? Was it like 2022 or something?
I think it was his 2024 season.
Oh, I remember it was like in the last few years he had like a crazy.
There was a 10 point. It was 10.9 was the WAR he put up in one of the years. And then Dalton, how much did you bet again? Sorry,
I bet 2.
Okay, so you're down 2-1.
Part of me thought it was going to be like Albert Pujols or something.
And then so you said you bet 3, Jake?
I bet 3, yeah.
3? Okay, cool. So you're going to be, actually now, since you bet 3, you're going to be all the way up at 120, surpassing Dalton.
Hell yeah.
That's the power of the 5 times.
Wow, okay. I got to not choke for 4 questions.
So Dalton, you're officially now going to have to get something right theoretically, unless Jake just outbets you on one of these. But it can happen quickly though if you actually get one of these right. But are you guys good to go for the next one here?
Yeah.
All
right, let me make sure I have the points on my thing here right again. And just a reminder, because he bet 15 units, he got 75 back. So he went down to 45, went back up to 120.
Yeah.
Just so everyone remembers the scoring here.
Yeah.
So we don't have any questions about that, because I will forget that again at some point. Moving on. What player has the lowest at-bats per home run in MLB history? So this is for a career. So for players who played enough, so like 10-ish years or so typically, what player has the lowest at-bats per home run they hit in MLB history? A small hint, steroid era. Just throwing that out there.
Okay, I'm going to take that hint, and I think I might have an idea.
This was certainly a steroid era record situation, so just think about that for a minute. Figure that might help you guys narrow it down a little bit for you.
Yeah, I'm between 2. Let me go with this one though.
Everybody have an answer?
Yep.
All right, Jake. Let's start with you here, since you're in the lead.
I heard steroid era. My screen just got blasted with light. It's like I'm being like summoned to the heavens.
Yeah, Jake got raptured in the middle of the game.
Yeah. Sorry, there was a light that turned on behind me.
No, you're good.
You said steroid era. I'm just laughing, looking at myself. But I put Jose Canseco for 2.
Ooh, that's a fun one. Okay.
I was thinking between him and like Mark McGwire. Like
Okay.
As soon as you said steroids, I figured.
How many did you bet? Sorry, Jake.
2.
2. Okay. Dalton, what do you got?
That was between McGuire and I didn't end up putting McGuire. Put Sammy Sosa and bet 1.
Also, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Casey, what do you got?
I went with 3 and I put A-Rod.
Ooh, that's okay. Yeah, different steroid era, but still part of the steroid era. So the answer, unfortunately, is Mark McGwire.
Oh, dude, that's the only other one I was thinking of.
I was thinking him or freaking A-Rod.
I picked the wrong one.
Played long enough where it wouldn't have been him.
Yeah, that's the thing is I was surprised too. But when you go,
that's kind of why I went Kasich.
Because I use Baseball Reference for all this stuff. So like when I went to check it, because I remember seeing his name at the top before in the past when I've looked at stuff. Yeah, I was like, is that really the case? But no, he played enough, and all he really ever did was mash homer. So that's
he made a great swing. Like there's a reason why he's been a highly coveted MLB batting coach.
Yeah, exactly. Like he was good. He just made himself better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Casey, how many did you bet again? Sorry.
3.
3. Okay. So down to 35 for Casey, but narrowed the gap a little bit technically, Dalton, since Jake went for 2. So let's move on here. Everybody ready for question 3?
Yep,
I'm ready.
All right. What pitcher has the most WAR in a season since the year 2000? And I specifically say since 2000 because all the possible answers in a season period beyond like before 2000 dominates the leaderboards, and you won't probably know any of them and be able to guess them. But since the year 2000, so 2000 in being included, just throwing that out there, what pitcher has the most WAR in a season since the year 2000?
I don't know why this guy is just popping in my head.
Yeah, the person I picked, I haven't thought about in like 15 years, but
same.
Which honestly, I'll just throw that out there. You might be in the right direction then.
Okay, that makes me a little encouraged.
Everybody have an answer?
Yeah.
Let's
start since you're still in the lead, Jake. Who do you got?
I bet 2, and I put Tim Lincecum.
Okay.
Just because I feel like he would have had one like super.
He did have really a couple really, really good seasons. Yeah. Dalton?
Bet 1. And I said Roger Clemens.
Ooh, okay. He did
one.
Pitch into the 2000s. So.
Yeah, I think that. I don't think I was. I think I was off there.
And then Casey, what do you got?
I also went with Tim Lincecum too because he just had some
big time Timmy Jim answer for 2 of you.
He just was crazy.
Yeah. So the answer though is Pedro Martinez in the year 2000.
I guess that.
His 2000 season was bonkers.
Hearing that.
Yeah, a bonkers season.
Yeah,
Maybe one of the best, period, especially adjusted for era.
Was he a starter that year, or was he closing by then?
Oh no, he was firmly still in his like prime as a starter in 2000. So yeah, he was dominating for the Red Sox at that point in time. And specifically his 2000 and 2001 seasons, I think, are like 2 of the best back-to-back pitching seasons we've ever seen. But reminder for myself, because I missed it. What did everyone bet starting with Casey here?
2.
Okay. And then Dalton, what did you bet again?
1.
Okay, so down to an even hundo. Jake?
I bet 2.
Okay. Hey, we got a tie, folks. We got a tie at the top here, folks. I do really like what I want to see happen, though. I'm not gonna lie, no offense to you guys. I want to see Casey get one right and completely set the board, like set everything on fire.
I'm trying to do something here. Let me try to thread the needle.
Casey's like, let me cook. All right, when you guys are ready to go, let me know.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm good.
All right. These next two questions are fun. I do think there's a chance you guys know them. We'll say. Only one MLB team has made multiple World Series appearances without losing one. Name that team. So only one MLB team has been to more than one World Series without losing a World Series. Name that team.
I don't know if this team has a second one.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it, though.
I'm good.
Yeah, I am too.
I had 3 teams in my mind that I thought could have fit this.
Yeah.
It did work out in my favor for the sake of this question that there's only one team that falls in this category, which made it fun. But, all right, Casey, let's start with you.
I'm not sure if they have a second one or not, but the White Sox popped up in my head.
Okay. Dalton.
Okay. I'm less confident now.
I put one, and I said the Houston Astros.
Ooh, okay.
But they definitely lost one recently, I think.
Yes.
I think they lost to Atlanta.
They did. Yeah.
And yeah, so
I might be in some trouble because
I think was it the Nationals they lost to?
Might have been.
With after Harper left.
What? I think they lost to both.
2019.
Yeah, they did lose to. Yeah.
But anyway, Jay.
I bet 3, and I put the Reds. I don't think that's right.
Ooh,
now.
The Reds actually have, I think,
'cause I know they
titles total, and they have lost.
Yeah, because I know they won like 3 in a row or something in like the 70s.
Oh yeah,
so I figured maybe like that was it. But
yeah, they have a few like.
Yeah, the Reds have a couple of different pockets of good play. But the answer
I haven't hit one in a while.
That's
it's gonna be like the Marlins or something.
Is it the Marlins?
Guess what? It is the
Marlins. I talked myself out of the Marlins because they didn't win one, or I thought they only won one.
Yeah, so in '97 they win the World Series, blow up the team, of course. Go back to 2003, 2003.
Yeah.
So maybe it was during it was 2003 season. So yeah, they blew it up immediately after that one too, because it's what the Marlins do.
Yeah.
They've had 2 World Series championship runs and have done absolutely nothing basically outside of those 2 seasons. I think it's hilarious. Anyway, what did everyone bet again?
I was thinking
2.
I bet 3.
Okay.
I was thinking either them or like Arizona, but I know Arizona lost like 3 years ago.
You said you just bet one, man. Dalton, right?
Yep.
Okay. Dalton back in the league.
I should have bet the Marlins. God.
And our final question. So, Casey, obviously, you just bet them all.
Yep. All in.
Jake and Dalton have to figure out how they want to do this. This will be fun.
Yeah.
You guys need a minute to think about it. By all means, do so. We haven't had it come down to this close really yet. It's definitely, I think, the best we've done.
I'm good. You gotta live bravely.
All right.
Atlanta Braves is the answer.
Atlanta bravely. Let's do it. On the flip side of the Marlins, only 2 teams have made multiple appearances in the World Series without winning one. Name those teams. 2 teams have gone to the World Series multiple times and have yet to win one. Name those teams.
Well, I actually think I know it.
Did they win those though? Yeah.
Yeah, so this is teams that have never won the World Series, but have been to it at least twice.
All right. I think I got it.
I got one.
I feel like this one team has won it, but I'm also thinking, fuck.
I got it.
All right, does everybody have their 2 answers for this question?
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right. I'm going to start with Casey since you're going all in regardless.
My official is Rays and Mariners, but I'm also like feeling like I should have put Royals instead of Rays.
Okay.
But my official is Rays and Mariners.
So unfortunately, Casey, you bet all of your points, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you finished the game with 0 points.
Yeah.
But valiant effort there at the end.
No.
Yeah.
Dalton, let's start with you here.
Dalton won.
I bet 1, and I said Blue Jays and Royals.
Okay. So I will say, Dalton, you are also incorrect.
Yeah, I know.
So you're 90. Jake, what was your answer? Casey's
I
answer?
bet way too much. I bet. Yeah, I didn't know how many times they had made it, but I bet Mariners and Rockies.
Okay.
I bet 4. So
nice.
So I'm definitely out of it.
So
I should have played it way
65.
safer. I still got it wrong with it.
Here's the thing.
No, you had fun, Jake. I played like a pussy.
I
couldn't remember if Seattle had been to one or not.
So that's funny. So the answer though
Padres.
is the Padres and Rays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rays went in 2008 and then also the 2020 weird World Series.
Didn't they lose to the Royals both times? I'm pretty sure.
Well, the Dodgers beat them in 2020. I don't remember who. I think it was.
That's right.
Yeah, the Royals
I didn't know the Padres went to
the
2 World
Phillies beat
Series.
the Rays in 2008.
Yeah. Never mind.
But then the Padres went to World Series back in I think 80 and 90 something. I want to say.
Oh, that makes sense.
Didn't win either of those. So basically, the moral of the story is that you shouldn't have Rays in your baseball team name.
Yeah.
I was like, idiot. This is funny. Anyway, so.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'll take it as a win because I got one of the teams.
There you go.
Yeah.
You are the only. I think you're the only one who answered any of the teams involved.
Yeah,
So,
that's tough.
Is that a push?
Nah.
Dalton,
For my pride, it is.
Dalton, you did come away, of course, with the victory. So
Yeah, I feel like I don't deserve it after getting all 5 of those MLB.
That's the name of the game.
sometimes
it was only close because I got one of them. I got the first one and then proceeded to miss all of the next.
Yeah,
the next.
I think I won. I won simply because I know the most about Shane.
That's what we found out today. And what else would matter except for that?
Yeah. The most important category by far.
Right.
No, I don't think I knew more. I just bet more in those.
You did. Yeah.
I was more confident in my knowledge of Shane.
Yeah. He was more willing to wager his points. And granted, it was funny. The one I do feel a little bit bad because, of course, Dalton remembers that I covered Penn State for a year. Of course he does. I think you all got that one right anyway, though. So
yeah.
But it's still funny. It's yeah, what's here? It's he's oh, yep. And I think Jake was damn it, I should have bet more on this.
Dude, all the ones, the easiest questions I had, I was so unconfident before it. So I only bet one.
That's part of the thing. That's what I like about the game is the fact that you bet your points before you get the question, obviously.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of guess okay, is this going to be one I think I can hit or not?
True gambling.
Yeah, true gambling. But no, I think that was definitely the most fun we've had one so far because we had it was legitimately close for almost all of it.
Yeah,
really was till the end for at least these two. Sorry, Casey.
Yeah, it's all right.
But
I was still scrappy at the very end.
You were.
It could have happened if
you would have hit that one. You would have at least made
it interesting.
You would have beat Jake and tie you would have been just below Dalton. It was 75. So
but I was close. I was one team away. All right. But yeah, that was tonight's show. We will be back next week, possibly with some NFL futures. We'll talk about it, see what we want to do. Obviously, probably some more trivia as well. Home run parlay tonight. We'll talk about it after the show, but be on the lookout for that tomorrow. We will place one since we're back it's been 2 weeks, so we will place one. But yeah, we appreciate you guys watching tonight. We'll be back 9:30 Eastern next week.